What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Twisted Life and TV. I am Poetry. You're here for a recap and review of Put a Ring on It. This is season 2, episode 7, I believe. Vision of Marriage Betrayal. I know I'm really behind on giving this recap and review. I had every intention on doing this review last week. Then I said, you know what, I'm just going to do both of them together. But no, I'm going to go ahead and give it to you separately. This really actually probably isn't going to be much of a review. More of my thoughts and opinions on what happened. So, as we all know, we saw the little clip at the end of the show with Kai saying you wasn't thinking about her or you weren't thinking about that when we slept together. And I was like, I know it. I told y'all Darian slept with that girl. You know, I was tapping myself on the shoulder. Okay, so I'm not going to make this video completely about Darian, because during this process, what I've also noticed is Eric. The way that Eric moves with Leilani, his touchy feelings, his overabundant lust-filled conversations. Anybody that gets into a relationship with somebody and they expect their partner not to still have an attraction to the opposite sex or whatever gender or whatever they're attracted to. If you expect that, then you're being stupid. However, what you can expect, and I think you should expect, is for that person that you're with, if you are not in a polyamorous or polygamous type of relationship, that you should expect that person to be respectful of you and your relationship and to control those urges. And I do not see that with Eric. He is so suggestive that I'm like, he gonna sleep with her. Now, this will be a first, or at least the first that we know of, that these characters or these cast members are sleeping with their dates. But I called it on Darian, and there's just something about Eric that's letting me believe he slept with Leilani. Now, whether he's really into Leilani, that's the question, or whether it's just payback for Jessica hooking up with the dude she hooked up with. Now, again, people were saying Jessica cheated, this and another. Jessica didn't cheat, per se. She entertained this gentleman, which is, and a lot of people feel that's a form of cheating. Yeah, I would think that's cheating too. All that extra flirting and stuff, and you entertaining their advances and stuff in Instagram and DM, that's a segue to busting it wide open, right? She did all that before the breakup of her relationship. They broke up, and a week later, she hopped on the D. That's what happened in their situation. Both of them said that. So no, Jessica didn't physically get into the act while they were together. But it leads Eric to believe that they did because of how quick she hopped on a D once they separated. Okay. And they had been separating off and on too in the last 4 years. So they've been doing the Darian and Alexia thing. One thing I'm glad about this year is I have not really followed much of Instagram with these cast members, because last year these motherfuckers, they misled you so much left and right. Speaking of last year, Shay and Mike's wedding is coming up. They sent out their invitations. They posted it all over Instagram. If y'all interested about it, trust me, they gonna post the wedding. They trying to get a wedding special out of OWN. Anywho, so what we have this particular season is a cast of cheaters. Shon himself with Rhonda. Now, he said he didn't want to go on this next date with the old girl because he knows himself. He knows that he will buck her down. He knows it because he's never been faithful to anyone before. Rhonda is the first. Okay. So when he went on the date, I was shocked. It is funny to me that every time Dr. Nicole pulls his punk card, it says, so you keep saying how amazing these women are, and then you be like, no, I don't want to go out with them no more. And then he ends up going out with them again because Dr. Nicole saying you weak for not going out with them. Bro, if you really don't want to go out with them, say no. I don't care what Dr. Nicole say. I don't want to go out with them. This is not right for me in my relationship. And I'm not going to keep testing the waters. Now, I understand LaRonda's point of view. She want him to test, to jump into the test, put yourself out there and see what happens. He does not want to see what happens. He knows himself. Leave it alone. Why do y'all keep trying to press this man into another woman's arms just to see if he gonna do it? Just to see, I knew you. No. Why are y'all playing with fire? He is telling you up front, this ain't a good look. Let's not do this. I'm attracted to this woman. I was finna take off and go down to Florida with Brittany. And now this model chick come up. Her long, slender, melanated skin. And you think that I don't want to hit that? So he went on a date with her again. And she's flirtatious. And he's like, what the fuck am I getting myself into? This is not good. Stop letting them pressure you. If you say you don't want to go out on a date with whoever, for whatever reason, don't say, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do it then. Because Dr. Nicole say do it. Because Dr. Nicole say you need to learn how to trust yourself. You don't have to put yourself in the fire to know that you don't want to get burned. Stop it. That is really annoying me that they keep trying to make every single date he said he did not want to go out on again. And Dr. Nicole said, you just don't trust yourself. And now he like, well, I guess I gotta do it then. Dog, this is one situation I would say, man, the fuck up. I would say, man, but I don't want to go on another date. I said what I said. Damn. I don't want to go on another date with her. End the story. Point blank period. Okay? I know that I have this attraction. That is normal. People's attraction do not shut off just because they in a fucking relationship. Now, what he's doing at this particular time, because he's with LaRonda, he's making a choice not to cheat. And if you keep dangling a carrot in front of his face just to see if he gonna bite, his appetite ain't gone. He's still a hungry man. He still like carrots. Don't keep. And now I want to know. He walked away. Let him walk the fuck away, Dr. Nicole. That's what I'm saying about that. You got a whole cast of fucking cheaters. A whole cast. And you can see that they clearly deflecting their cheatations over to their mates. That's why he don't think that LaRonda could just be cool with anybody, because he know that he would cheat. How can she just be like that? You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the type of women he normally attracted. Cheaters too. All the women that he's met on this show is very comfortable with the fact that he has a girl, and they still openly cheating, inviting him places, want to do things. You know what I'm saying? They very open, they very willing. Because all these women on here, particularly this season, seems like they all the I would take your man type of chick. Just from different walks of life. But every last one of them was so comfortable. The only one who wasn't comfortable, I believe, is the Megan Thee Stallion looked like Taj, like that, I think her name was. I think she was the only one that wasn't comfortable with the I'ma take your man type of situation. But she did enjoy like just getting to know him. You know what I'm saying? Leave Shon alone. Stop trying to put, that's like putting that motherfucker on Temptation Island. You know what I'm saying? No, he doesn't need to be tempted. Sometimes you do not need to poke the bear. You are poking the bear by continuously making him go out with women he is clearly attracted to. He's openly said he's attracted to him. And if he wasn't with LaRonda, he was smashed. Quit trying to force that on that dude. Okay? LaRonda, her and Derek, she went out with an older gentleman. First, the age was a factor, for her. But then his conversation allowed her to ease up. They had a lot of things in common. He's in the sales, she's in the sales of some. They're different types of sales, but they both in the sales. He likes to travel, she likes to travel. And they both spontaneous. They both have common ideologies of what a relationship should look like, you know, along the same lines. So she started to warm up to him. The one thing I noticed about LaRonda and a lot of her dates is that she normally leads the conversations, which is why she stops talking to these guys. She starts to see them as the friends that she go hang out with when she's on a vacation. That Shon be so worried about, like, why these dudes in the back? Those them dudes. That's who they have become. They like the big brothers. They might be cute and all. Most people got cute friends, you know what I'm saying? They might be cute now, but yeah, I can't see myself being romantically involved because she's the dominant one, and they seem a tad bit intimidated by her. She's able to just be open on her first date, you know what I'm saying? Just really open up, and they still kind of reserved, like they trying to fill her out. That makes her turn off. Derek, on the other hand, was just like her, leading the conversation, asking questions, seemingly interested, not afraid to talk about her relationship, not afraid to put his advice in on it, not afraid to say what he wants and expects from it. She liked that, so she agreed to go on a second date with him. I don't think that Shon was going out with old girl again though for a third date. He wasn't going to do that. Okay, so then we go to Eric and Jessica. Jessica is going to go out on another date with Monty. No, not with Monty. His name is Shon too. Monty was the other dude that was with LaRonda. Was it? Yeah, LaRonda's went with Monty. She's went with, what was the other guy's name? He had like a hell of a name. I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, Jessica is going. She's like, he expressed to her that he feeling her. After that first date, he know what he want. He thinks that any real man should be able to know what they want within minutes. I think that in a way. So you can meet a person, and within first 5 minutes, you know if you want to do more with them. If you see them off the bat as somebody that you want to do more with. Now, once you start talking to them a little bit longer, you might change your mind. But in that first 5 minutes, you've already made up your mind. You know what I'm saying? Whether or not you're going to have to give them conversation. You know, somebody may walk up to you and be like, hey, how you doing? Not interested. You already know. You know, hey, how you doing? Hi, how are you? You already know within the first 5 minutes how you want to respond. If it's somebody that you want to get to know, or somebody you just want to smash, you pretty much know that. He knows that Jessica is somebody that he wants to take it to the next level with. He's interested in their conversations. She seems easygoing. He brings out joy in him. They have a lot of things in common as well. But she was taken aback by his, admiration. That's because Jessica's playing a game with him. She likes being appreciated. So in this particular instance, what she's doing is using him to get what she's not getting from Eric. That's all this is. Monty, bruh, I hope you see this. Not Monty. Why I keep calling him Monty? Shon. I hope you see this. She is only using you right now as a filler. Eric went on his next date with Leilani. Like I said in the beginning, it was just too much flirtation, too much rubbing, touching, googly eyes, promises being made, challenges being offered, or what I would do to you. Girl, don't play with me. You're gonna be trouble. You like me to touch you? You like that, don't you? Too much of that for you to be in a relationship. I know there's supposed to be no boundaries, but at some point you need to build a boundary with yourself. That's what I'm seeing Shon is doing, which I don't understand Dr. Nicole's mindset with him. I know he don't trust himself, so he's putting up a boundary. I don't want to be around this girl. No. But these other people, they not putting up no boundaries at all. All that, like the way Eric was talking to Leilani, like, you know, I'm gonna see you at Christmas time, girl, and you can rub that cranberry sauce all over my chest. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I said, they gonna sleep together. They gonna sleep together. That's what I said. Okay, so speaking of sleep together, baby, let's get to it. So, when Darian said that he didn't want to date Kai any longer, he didn't want to test the fires, he didn't want to test the waters any longer, he had slept with Kai just the day before on his date. Where did he take her? To the condo. I told you, to the condo. And what I said, when Darian told Alexia that he was willing to give up that condo, I said that's because Kai know the address. He took that girl to that condo, baby. You can't make me believe he didn't. Alexia, everything that you were feeling, sis, everything that you were feeling in your gut was not low self-esteem. Was not insecurity, even though you have some of those, but that's not what you were feeling. Like I told you, what that was intuition. Okay, why you don't trust yourself to believe that what you're feeling is the truth? Why do you need him to come validate you and pacify you with lies? Alexia, baby girl, like I said, he must have been her first. Because I think they've been together, what, 14 years? So she 34, 20 since she was 20? He probably was her first. Because she's a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? Kai was like, so, what's up? You ghosted me for 10 days. He said, well, did y'all notice Darian's demeanor? When he talks to Alexia, how he like to raise his tone, throw his head back, puff his chest out, all that, eat that, that. He does all of that. But as he talked to Kai, he was calm, even tone. He leaned in, looked her in the eye, as if he was being caring and considerate or thoughtful about what he was about to say to her, because he knew if he wasn't calm, she was gonna blow the fuck up. So he sat there calm and said, well, things have changed between me and Alexia over the past few days. You know, things have improved, and you know, I just want you to know that I can't see you any longer. And Kai is like, what about me? What about my feelings? And I'm like, why would your feelings matter unless y'all slept together? Okay? And one of the things I was saying earlier was that, because I be losing track, is that I'm glad I stayed off of Instagram. I caught a live stream with Alexia in Hollywood, and they were talking about this whole situation. And in the live stream, Alexia kept saying, if this happened, if it really did happen. This girl sat here on this camera and said you wasn't worried about what Alexia was thinking when we had sex, when we slept together. You wasn't worried about it then. And he was like, wow. That look, that was, why the fuck you say that on camera? That's what that look was about, baby. And Alexia's still sitting up there on that live saying, if it's true. If it's true. Girl, we saw the sneak peek at the end when you was coming in and saying, I haven't talked to Darian since he cheated on me. Okay, now Alexia's excuse was, no, she watching the show as we watching it, so she didn't know what had happened. She didn't know what went down. But we see the preview clip at the end with you with the knowledge that they slept together. So don't come on this fucking live stream and talking about you didn't know what went down and try to blame it all on Kai. Like Kai owed you something. Now I know we as women, we as people would like to have the respect for other people outside of our relationship, to respect our relationship. But it is up to the persons that are within that relationship to show the fucking respect. If Darian had never opened that door and allowed Kai to walk in, she wouldn't have been slipping and sliding up in his motherfucking bed. Wouldn't have been slipping and sliding up in there. But Darian is the one responsible for your relationship. Kai owes you nothing. Morally speaking, you would like her to. I agree. I know. I understand. I've been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been cheated on. I've been the cheatee. I've slept with married men on purpose. I've been on both sides of it. So I understand both mentalities. I understand. She owes Alexia nothing. But as a woman, as the girl code, she ain't got no fucking code with Kai. She don't owe her shit. Nothing. What Kai owes is to herself, and whether or not she wants to put herself in a situation with a man who is involved with another woman. If she wants to put herself into a situation with a man she know will cheat on his woman, and that's the man that you want. See, Kai needs to check herself about that. Fuck Alexis or Alexia at this point. She don't owe Alexia nothing. Kai owes herself something. She needs to check her motherfucking self and say, this is what I signed up for? Because Kai said, I ain't gonna be number two. Ain't that what she said? I have to be number one. I have to be all. I have to be it. I have to be the one. Not number one, the one. That's what Kai said. So you know that this man is not broken up from this woman. I don't care how many fucking problems they have. They have 14 years of problems. 99 problems, but Kai shouldn't be one. So it should have been up to Kai to say, you know what, that's not what I want to get myself involved with. I'm not going to bust it wide open for you, Darian. No, I'm not. Like I said last episode, she had the typical side chick mentality. I mean, like I said, that used to be me. Once upon a time in my life. No, actually, no, because I never wanted to do this that I was fucking with the lead woman. I didn't. I didn't want the attachment. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about myself. I didn't want the attachment. I got involved with married men because I did not want the attachment. I wanted to be single. But then I had those married men, at least two of the three, it was three of them, at least two of the three that I messed around with, they wanted me to be faithful to them. How the fuck I'm going to be faithful to you and you married, nigga? What the fuck? No. Yeah, I grew up. I have matured. Got that shit out of my system. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, Jesus. Won't he do it? Back in my whole day. Anywho. So Darren is sitting there like... So Kai's like, did you tell her about us? He's like, no, that's not going to be beneficial to my relationship. So you're not going to tell her? You wasn't worried about that. You weren't worried about your relationship when you fucked me. That's what I'm saying. You weren't worried about that. Now you letting her know it's not going to be beneficial. So you still going to be dishonest to her. That's what Kyle was hitting at. So you still going to be dishonest to her then. You're not going to tell her about us, huh? You're not going to tell us that we slept. On more than one occasion. Kai said on more than one occasion. The moments, the times, plural, that we spent together. I hope they dive into that more. Maybe we missed it. Hopefully they dive into that again on the next episode. Hopefully they dive into it again on the next episode. So, we kind of wrap up the episode on that particular one right there, y'all. With Kai just busting Darian out that they slept together. What you gonna do, bro? What you gonna do? She like, cheers to closure. Okay, you wanted me to have closure? Cheers to closure, bro. That was it, y'all. That was the end of that episode. I'm finna go downstairs real quick, watch last night's episode, and then I'm gonna come back here and we're gonna post up and talk about it again, about what happened. I'm gonna see if I'm right. Did Eric cheat? Or is Eric gonna cheat? Is it looking like Eric cheat? find out more. Has it been multiple times? Because it sounded like Kai said there was more than one time in that conversation. And is Darian not gonna tell her? But we already know she is, because like I said, the clip at the end, she walking in like, you know, it's been 14 days, or how many days it's been since Darian cheated on me. That's what she said. So, and then he went and slept with her. That she thought things were gonna look good. He came home after the closure date, and they got busy. They got bucket naked. I bet you they raw dogged it. And I bet you Alexa's gonna stay with him. You know? I bet she gonna stay with him. It's in my heart. It's in my soul. I feel it in my spirit that she gonna stay with this man. No matter what her mouth say. If she not staying with him, she's still involving herself with him. That's what I feel. Y'all let me know how y'all feel down in the comment section. Or y'all can wait till the next video. Because like I said, I'm finna run on stuff real quick. Watch it. And then I'll come back and do another recap review. Alright. Thank y'all for being so patient. I'll see y'all again in the next video. Peace.